Hi, do you remember that incredible action movie we saw last month? I think it was one of the Fast and Furious movies. Who were some of the main actors in that movie?
Oh yes, I remember. It starred Vin Diesel as Dom Toretto and Paul Walker as Brian O'Connor. The history was intense because they had to steal a safe from a corrupt businessman in Brazil. Also, the whole team meet together for one last mission.
That sounds wild. Did they use any special cars for the heights? And how did they manage to pull it off?
Yes, they drove two cars modified Dodge Chargers. They used heavy cables to drag the safe through the streets of Rio. However, the police were in hot pursuit the whole time. It was total chaos and a persecution.
I remember one scene in particular. What was happening when the bridge started to collapse?
While they crossed the bridge, the villain fired at them from a helicopter. Dom realized he couldn't escape with the safe, so he decided to use it as a weapon to destroy the enemy cars.
Incredible. Were any of the main characters hurt during that crash?
Surprisingly, no. They were wearing seatbelts, and the cars had roll cakes. In conclusion, they survived and shared the money while enjoying a tropical beach vacation. What was the story about?
Ah, yes, the great action movie that impacted me called Taken, starring Liam Neeson as Brian Mills, a former CIA agent.
What was the story about?
In the history, his daughter was traveling in Paris when a human trafficking ring kidnapped her, so he had to travel to France and use his intelligence skills.
Oh, how scary! Did you find any clues about where she disappeared?
Yes, I found a cell phone hidden under the bed in the apartment where she was supposed to be. On the other hand, he only had 6 hours to save her before she disappeared forever. He fought against many criminals to get information.
It meets the middle part. What was happening when you finally found the boat where the kidnappers were hiding?
While the kidnappers were accounting of the gears to wealthy buyers, Brian infiltrated the boat. He took out the guards one by one while the boat sailed down the river.
Wow, he managed to save his daughter before the boat reached the open sea.
Yes, he shot the head of the criminal gang just in time. He also reconciled with his daughter and they returned home safe and sound. It was a very emotional ending.